This lesson is about parking, relinquished, or replacement property. Today, we are going to explore a smart strategy called the exchange first reverse exchange. So this strategy is useful for investors who want to buy a new property before selling their current one, especially when dealing with 1031 exchanges. What is the safe harbor rule? So remember in the previous video, we talked about the procedure, the revenue procedure 2000-37 that came out in the early 2000s. The IRS make rules called revenue procedure 2000-37. So this rule created a sort of safe harbor for investors doing reserve exchanges. Basically, it means that if you follow certain rules, your exchange will be considered okay by the IRS. So one of the rules is that you need to use a separate company, like a limited liability company LLC, to temporarily hold either the property you are selling or the one you are buying. This is because the IRS doesn't allow you to own both property at the same time during the exchange. So how the exchange first reverse exchange works? In the exchange first reverse exchange, the qualified intermediary is going to help set up an LLC to hold the property you are selling, which is called the relinquished property. Then, when you buy the new property, the replacement property, the exchange happens first. This means you transfer the ownership of your own property to the LLC, and you get the new property in your name through a special agreement. You will have control over your own property through a lease from the LLC, and you are responsible for managing its income and expenses. So what happened next? After you buy the new property, you will have up to 180 days to find a buyer for your own property and take it out of the LLC's name. Once you find a buyer, the money from selling your own property is used to pay off any loan and to reimburse the cash you spent on buying the new property. Next stop is dealing with potential issues. So one thing to be careful about is if you get more money from selling your own property than you spend on buying the new one. So this extra money is called boot, and you might need to pay taxes on it. To avoid this, you might need to use some of your own cash to cover the difference. In short, the exchange first, reverse exchange, with help from a QI, is a way for investors to navigate the 1031 tax deferred exchanges by following the rules set out by the IRS, and by using this strategy, investor can buy and sell property in a way that is smart and save them money on taxes. With that, let's move on to the next video.